Oh. Pat can get it. Let's go.
Super Bowl 57. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
It's Super Bowl time, baby.
National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. I got Newton back.
They, of course, were Super Bowl champions 3 years ago. The win over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa a couple years back. They had the blown lead in the AFC title game against Cincinnati last year. And now they're back, making their third trip to the big game in 4 years.
And their recent history only increases the urgency to try and win another Super Bowl title with this group.
Meanwhile, for the Carolina Panthers, they make their third visit to the Super Bowl in team history.
Let's go back to Super Bowl 38 in Houston, 2004. Hung tight with the Patriots. Lost by a field goal. Adam Vinatieri putting it through the pipes. They lose 32-29. Second visit wasn't quite as close. That was Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara. And the Broncos just ran over them on defense in that one. That was a tough loss for them, 24-10. But this team, they have a different look to them. This team looks like that they are focused.
Let's get this game started, y'all.
And ready to win.
Woo! Oh, boy.
Past the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. The former MVP in his 12th season leading them out. He's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton.
As we begin this Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his
Let's see where we at. Let's see where we at.
Look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this.
Ooh.
To be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed.
We're going to have to go one more time. One more time.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, is a huge one for this head coach.
All right, let's go to the air.
The sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now?
Whoa.
Question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how
man.
Losing, handle all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That gain of 9 buys them a new.
You got to stop me.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Off play action. Newton.
Woo! Woo!
Side complete.
Let's go.
Touchdown Panthers. DJ Moore with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and along with it that. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Andy Reid over there talking jump.
There took 6 plays, and it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set.
Ain't nobody worried about no Pat.
You can't help but continue to marvel at how well this man's career has gone so far. Now in his 5th season as KC starter, he's never missed a conference title game, and he's taking the field in his 3rd Super Bowl. Simply dominant, it's easy to envision him being one of the top quarterbacks for many years to come.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So the completion results there in 9
yards. Okay.
That'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
We got to stop him. Ooh, he about got me.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Ooh.
He lost the
Ooh.
ball, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And
Oh,
fantastic
my.
field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone.
We're just going to run this in.
1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give up the middle.
Get out my way, boy.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers will add to their 1st quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Boy, don't look good for you, Pat.
Is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and put that knee down.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. And now here comes Kansas City. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Boy, hey, what you...
Good move at the 30. And he's going to be dropped following.
What in the world?
7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here.
Boy, cut them jets on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one blocked by Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His 1st catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there.
Ain't even mad at him. Ain't even mad at him.
Timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
You gotta sit down.
1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman.
Boy, I was on the way.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside. And my
Yes, sir.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an idea.
Still gonna run it up in.
Ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive and try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
I'm gonna go ahead and get 5 more.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, God, there you go.
to the ground.
That's it.
And some room to maneuver.
That is it.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they're on pace.
Them boys got they boots smoked.
I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Piniero's extra point up and good. One quarter.
Madden rules, that's game.
Play here in Super Bowl 57. 21-0 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Taken down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And
let me go ahead and get that.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
they've just been laying down
no,
he
was open.
So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Newton.
Let's go.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44, Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it inside the 35.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Out to his left. His throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Play action. It's Newton. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's
Oh.
Newton.
Oh.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, they ready now. Okay, okay.
I imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Man, get up out of here.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And touchdown.
3 yards, and that'll be enough. A chance to really cap off a big first
no.
half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there.
Spoke too soon.
Newton now to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown.
Can't do nothing.
DJ Moore. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kick.
This game is over.
They run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down, but not before inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's all or nothing, Pat.
Now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
You ain't doing nothing.
Intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Let's go.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
I'm sorry, y'all. I do not have Rihanna for the halftime show.
What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for KC. And they will need to get this passing game in gear, because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Both teams with some extra time to prepare during this long halftime break, but we're about ready to restart the second half of Super Bowl 57. So let's get back out to Arizona and Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And right now,
you got to do something, Pat.
Trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did him a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right?
That ain't it.
Have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. On a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Go ahead and get that flag on there.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game. Offense.
Go on, get on back there.
It backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
He can't figure nothing out.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And a good job defensively.
Yeah, you find Juju on the beat.
At the 32. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Ooh.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about getting some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They fake the give. Newton on the move to his left.
Move, boy.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Newton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
The middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A very solid gain of 27.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
It's too easy.
A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Panthers are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
Starting to open it up.
Extra point up and good. And it is 42-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now, or win. That's probably
look more
going out the window,
respectable,
Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Here we go.
75 yards.
Here we go.
The Chiefs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Butker is on target, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the fourth quarter still to come. We're in the third. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Rushing down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. When he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because
What the heck?
as he got into
Yo, he supposed to get.
Got him again.
Oh my goodness.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing third and long. Here's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
All right, let's get everything restarted back, boy.
Third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Newton.
Ah!
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. We'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long.
Oh my goodness.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss.
We got a different game going on all of a sudden.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is
Who he throwing to?
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say,
Yes, sir.
I can't give up either.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
All right, they had you last time. Now we got to get right.
First and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves.
Yo, you just...
And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to pop. And get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And you go,
ooh, he about had it.
You can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Open man right side is Tony. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Come on, let me get an interception.
2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the...
Y'all seen that? I don't know where my dude stopped. I could have kept going straight.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I'm about to get a rough in the passing.
Get to the line quickly. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now it's Mahomes again. Completes it to Hardman. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, dang. Ooh. Oh. I missed us so bad.
Goes over to Carolina, and they are trying to play it cool on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Newton's going to throw it.
Get out of the way.
Here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, they'll run it here. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Right back to him on first down. He'll be hit down at the 30.
All right.
Yards on the play. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here.
Does not matter if you sack me.
That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions.
Take your butt home, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, you done lost. We got it on our own.
NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Let's go, Cam. And that's it for y'all. Why they showing that?
If God for me, who could be against me?